host for today, and we are going to be playing some more Shadowrun Dragonfall on this week's beginning stream. What is happening to everything? Everything is going really weird. This is what I get for being slightly late. I guess it is. But yes, okay. We should be good. Okay, let's just continue on. I have a bacon sandwich, by the way, so... Okay. Your team makes it the way to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you return trip to Kusaba, leaving the filth of dragons kit behind. But the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continuing in your mind. You lift one of the discs to pull out Winter's light. Good luck. Soon events to see looking for. Oh yeah, we actually read that already. Just to remind everyone where we were. We had just found the body of the what's it called guy? The hacker guy. And we got a new hacker. Say boss, let's run taking you. Okay, I'll begin it a bit later if you want to talk. Okay. Talked about playing back a DVD. Pet him. Woof! Okay. Now we've got to find something, I'm assuming. Blitz. Okay. Okay, it's this guy we're going to talk to, I guess. Mallet, holy ye. Welcome back, what can I do for you? Broken drone. Think you get running again? Yeah, probably. It might take a bit of doing there. I'd love to work all court, but can't make any guarantees. Either way, it's on the house. I'll live in your hands. Sorry, right, I'll see you later. Wait a second, something I want to talk to you about. Yes, go on, I'm listening. Hey, you got that drone fixed yet? You haven't left. So to play back a DVD RW. Really? That's old tech. Very old, in fact. Just a moment, I'll go have a look. Turns the rooms through a bin of obsolete components at the back of a stall. Oh yes, here we are. Dwarf wrestles a mid-sized flat screen display out of the bin. This display is old enough to hook up connected to a DVD player. RCA. You know, vintage. The player itself, though, this I do not have. You may wish to try your luck down in the junkyard. There's a scavenger there. Primitive man with a crude disposition. If anyone here in Kusaba can help you find the DVD player, he can. We will almost certainly attempt to overcharge you for it. Takes a deep breath. But you're not here for gossip. Shall we conclude our business and give you this play for, say, 200? Paul Amsel sent the charge to his account. Very well, I'll have it packaged up and delivered to Amsel right away. Best of luck finding a DVD reader. Wish you well. Sweet. Cammy. Are you a bit young to be a spy? Gossip travels fast, doesn't it? So, it's not gossip, it's work. Survival, really. On the child labour laws, eh? What makes it you need survival working like this? Well, you know, Arthur always says, if you don't spy, how will you know who's boss? There's a hand to the excuse of poor memory. Or something like that. I'm just a kid, what do I know? That is important. Older? Pulse of indignant. They realise they're young. She must really be. Could be out of her teens yet. And what does that mean? She elevates a hard life for a kid. She grows quite bluntly, looking down at her shoes before looking straight in the eye. Yeah, it can be, but it's better than some other lives. I took give you a good job, and I'm grateful for it. Which reminds me, I should get back to it. See you later. I'll see you later? She lazily tips an invisible hat before returning to a commoner wrist. Fair enough. Interesting one, that one. Guarantee there's a good story, though. What about you? Understand they put you in charge of Monica's outfit. World travels fast around here. Hell, no bad farts and the kid across town complains of it. Need something from me? All people will take hand of the loss of Monica. I think most are still in shock, but just have to wait. That'll pass, the panic sets in. Few folks have real discipline around here. Monica kept them calm. They're keeping them safe. Now that she's gone, we're going to start realising what a heap of misery this blasted city can be. You consider yourself a man of discipline, then? More than most I've met, sure. Sure enough to keep my head when shit hits the fan. Really doesn't matter much to me, but to the rest, it's really going to be a different story. Monica kept the place in one piece. She read the flux like a bird reads the wind or a fish reads the current. Without her, there's no telling what's going to happen. Anything else you want to talk about? You want to jaw about? Let's hear a little more about you. Let me guess, you want to know you lost your legs? Biotech 3, I don't know that. If you're offering, might as well hear it from me, or the adult brain kids running about. Lost legs during the first Euro War, if you must know, in a bombing. Ouch. Now you need something else from me? Nope, didn't mean to bother you. Damn. Okay. The junkyard. Where is the junkyard? How are you doing, crazy person? I know you. Yeah, she's basically just a bit nuts. I know you. I'm very pleased to meet you, Miss Kim, which leads to Kimmy, which leads to Simmy. Simmy Kim is what most people call me. I think I don't know why, but I do. Monica explained. How do you feel about Monica's death? Kim hugs her up close, but he's sad. She never got to have a family. She never get married. She never be a mother. Did you think of her as a mum? Maybe. Never knew my own. And Monica did take care of me. Monica said mother is always a mother. Always. Chucks his hands back to the ground. So what have you been up to? Want to escape with the children and the captain. We need to get away from the soldiers out of Austria. It was wrong, all wrong. I was taking them over the mountains. It was the wrong way. I knew taking us straight to Germany, not Switzerland. We were taken by train, gone to Italy. We would have been safe. Ended badly, so I turned it off. It told me something new in it. I feel strong. I have a son. He's destined to save the world. I have to protect him because of she. Oh, it's Terminator. I have because I'm strong. Words are bold. A troubling voice and body trace something. 84 fix. Okay, so she's basically in Terminator now. Okay, I'll catch up with you some other time to hear more stories about movies that you've had your brain plugged into. Okay, where would the junkyard be? Oh, this is the junkyard. Ah, Mr. Hobo, Scrotty. Oh, this is that guy. Old man looks up to whatever old tech he's tinkering with to squint at you through the thick old-fashioned glasses. He pushes them up with an oil-stained finger and straightens to nod at you. He speaks with a gruff but well-meaning tone, heavily accented with German tonality. Guten Tag, what can I do for you? Well, it tells me you're supposed to speak about DVDs. Little shrew sent you my way, huh? Scotty Smile Bros. Well, wonders never cease. Well, introductions in order, I suppose. Scrotty Butchman, at your service. The old man raises a grimy-handed salute. Need something scavenged? Small components? I don't know what that says. Villect? Acquired, I'm going to assume that means. I'm a DJ man. Wonderful. How about a DVD player? Well, let's see. I think I've got something that'll work for you. Sort of rummaging around through the junk heap in the table behind him. A few seconds later, he snatches a bad plastic lozenge shape from the pile. Ah, here we go. An old Korean player that dug up last week. 2010 model. A real beauty. Shorty just well broadens as he gives you a conspiratorial wink. I fixed her up and got her running without any discs to read. Most probably just using her as a paperweight. Sounds like what I'm looking for. How much do you want for it? Glasses DVD player room for pressure. Well, I admit I'm a little loath to part with her. There's plenty of folks who really appreciate older players such as this. Don't know what your intentions are for it. 500. Strength 4. Little harsh. Suppose I'll give you trouble putting it back together. We'll depart with it for, I'd say about 500. Got a better idea. How about you give me the DVD player? So eyes down as he scowled one up for a rebuff. Alright, fine, I see how it is. Take it if you must, but don't forget what you've done here today. You should leave, eh? You should leave. Glad you do business. Yeah, strength 4. What's my strength? Is like 7, isn't it? Body 7, strength 8, I think I am. No, I am also strength 7. Oh yeah, because I upped my body last time to bring it in line. Turn the fall with the goods. Yeah, interesting. So I'm guessing everyone's just crowded around down here. Yep. Paul Absol. Seems that Ansel assembled a team in your absence. Stand in a group around an old display that you've had Mallet deliver. On the faces you see excitement, apprehension, curiosity and dread. With a Bane, have you procured a DVD reader? DVD reader, I have it right here. Good, this should take me a moment. Absol disappears behind an ancient display after a few minutes of fiddling with battery inputs. He reappears, satisfied look on his face. Everything appears to be functional, this should be ready to play. Well, don't keep us in suspense. Start the damn thing already. We've paid it to the trouble of fetching everything. Let him do the honours. Amsel steps back, clearing the path to access the antiquated machine. Watch the DVD! Whirring sound fills the air. The ancient DVD player spins the disc up to speed. Scratched LCD display comes to life and a menu fills the screen. Play track 1. Whole screen goes black. Cheerful digital chiming sounds fill the speakers. Crackle of static fills the air, coupled with a shrilling electronic whine. In a few moments, the display goes live. Dishevelled looking man appears on the screen as glitter with excitement. Timestamp is 2034 9:09:15. So, as a rough guess, that means it's 15th of September. Adrian Volkler. Hermie, I think I found her. All the time, Fushwing knew she was. All the time, Fushwing, I knew she wasn't dead. Oh, that's the fucking dragon, isn't it? His speech was jittery, urgency. She survived the Dragonfall, just as I've always said. I knew it, and it was upright. The screen explodes into static, and electric whine sound sharpens into needle-like pulse the high-pitched sound. Somewhere in the background, Dante lets out a low whimper. The screen clears, excited face is close to the screen. The words spill out from in a breathless tide. Taking a team to these socks to retrieve her, the radiation be damned, will make appropriate precautions, of course, but we must go. And I think that the body may be nearly as well. Somehow she has survived for all this time. The screen explodes the static again, then clears. The figure flickers across the thing. May not be back for some time. Look after Mum, okay? I worry about her. And Hermie, stay safe out there. I know things are heating up in Berlin, and I know you. She did protest, civil uprising, and you in the middle of it, I'm sure. Just stay safe, alright? And I'll do my best to do the same. Don't know what's going to happen when I step into the socks, but I know one thing: if the Firewing is still a danger, I will put an end to her once and for all. Oh! So he wants to kill her. Interesting. Play track 2. Screen goes black the moment the figure appears on screen. Your late client, Green Winters. His elbows plant the table, seated at, and chin rests in his palm. The other hand is wrapped around a bottle of cheap whiskey. And that's 2053-12-25. So, Christmas. Found a message Adrian left for me all those years ago. Got it cleaned as best as I could. Strange hearing his voice again. He pauses a long pull on the bottle. Good to hear him, even if he didn't just call me Herbie. Dr. Adrian Volkler, the hero of the people, the Dragon Slayer, my brother. Hard to believe it's been almost 20 years. Okay, so he's the brother of the Dragon Slayer. Alright, I'm going to start recording the DVDs again. For me, for Adrian, whoever might wind up watching them. Every time I do this, winds up feeling like a waste of time, but I keep doing it anyway. The off chance that I'll find something important. If I stumble into a clue that leads me to my brother, I know I'm going to look at the film. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now, after all. No sense in quitting now. Christ, 20 years, all this time, still no leads, even with all my contracts and resources. He takes another long swallow of the cheap liquor. Maybe with my legendary bullheadedness, I've made no progress. Even with my legendary bullheadedness, I made no progress at all. I haven't turned up a single good goddamn thing. When it's something funny, the closest I've gotten clues a rumour. Apparently the team merged from the Sox a while back. Nobody's clear on the date, but get this. Supposedly they vanished without a trace. Not much of a rumour, considering I already know that you're gone, big brother. I live with that every day. Abruptly... Okay, just never mind you. Track 3. 25, 4, 10, 12. Okay, so nearly a year later, because it's in October. Stumbled upon this archival footage of Fushwing original attack months before the Dragonfall. Easy to forget how devastating it was. Adrian saved a lot of people by bringing her down. I got the footage all queued up to play, starting in now. Additional comments to follow. Word DVD shift to a high-pitched whine. Distorted wavering image blooms breathing. The screen timestamp upper corner is July 6, 2012. So apparently, if you're watching this at the time of recording, almost 6 years ago a dragon wiped out most of Berlin. Interesting. It's difficult to make out your routine first. Oh. Oh, cool. So we're actually going to be playing this. Camera pushes in, you make out two figures standing there. All at once, the sound cuts in. Again, for those who are just joining us, we are coming to you live from Stormberg. A few hours ago, Dragon Fushwing. I'm just going to keep calling that Firewing. The Dragon Firewing launched an unprovoked attack on the Sleepy Haas mountain town. You can see the results behind me: fire, ashes and blood. We're joined tonight by Swab, the latest and most horrifying attack. The boy turns his face and pale man standing behind him. As I understand, you've been through a terrible ordeal. Thanks to taking the time to speak with us tonight. Survivor. The camera switches to a middle-aged man with a haunted look in his eyes. Stands there reply, yes, of course. If you could, sir, could you please tell people at home about your experience of the attack? It was horrible, just pure chaos. So people are dead, people I knew, roasted alive and trampled to death and escape. My own house was burnt down during the attack. My family, we have nothing now. You all made it through the attack though, your wife, your kids? Yeah, we all made it, thank God. We rode out the attack in a small shelter, me and my wife and our 2 daughters. The shelter, it protected us, but the heat was just unbearable. Couldn't have stayed in there much longer than we did. How long were you holed up in there? 3, maybe 4 hours? I don't know, just stayed inside until the heat died down and the screaming stopped. What happened after that? When it was over, you know, when the air cooled down, we stepped outside. There was nothing left, just smouldering wreckage and this dense cloud of black, oily smoke and the stench in the air. God, the smell. Smell of roasting meat. Long pause, a touched look at his face to tell the man struggling to decide whether or not to continue speaking. Eventually he does. My girls, they found what was left of their nanny outside. Her body, what was left of it, was slumped against the shelter door. Keep telling myself she couldn't hear her pounding to get in, but it isn't true. I couldn't risk bringing myself to open the door. I couldn't risk my family like that. Not for her, not for anyone. Thank you, sir, taking the time to speak with us. Yeah. You heard it here. Absolute chilling account of tonight's attack. Again, this town of Strotberg has been reduced to ash. another victim of the Fire Wing. Stales for up-to-date minute report of push swing of the Fire Wing's reign of terror. Okay, it's time for the new approach. Adrian, complete dead end. That much is pretty clear now. So I'm gonna do some digging on Fire Wing instead. Let's see where this goes. Screen abruptly goes black, video cuts off. Yeah. 4. Timestamp 54:10:31. Okay, so a few days later. Well, that was a bust. No progress on Fire Wing either. Don't know, it's weird. The information in it's just wrong somehow. It's too well laid out, too simple. Real life is messy, and this feels just a little too neat. So the only thing that's nagging at me, I'm getting that tingly feeling up and down the back of my neck again, like I'm being tracked. I'm no Matrix hotshot like Clockwork or Schaefer, but I'm good enough to know that when someone's on my scent. Gotta install some new security measures, can't be too careful. Ah, okay. Face of Green Winters winks into the screen. He's seated at a computer off to his left, enormous monitor fills the screen. His voice carries the edge of panic. 54:11:09. Okay, so like a few days later after that. Christ, I'm getting too close to something. There's trail of bodies. There have been disappearances. Gearbox. Wow, he doesn't look great. He doesn't look particularly good to start with, but he does look great now. Gearbox, Mars and Peregrine that all disappeared within the past few years. Gearbox just went AWOL yesterday. They're all making it seem some sort of inquiries about the Fire Wing that I've been. There are ghost stories spreading through around the Decker community. Stories about Deckers disappearing and showed up later, but wrong somehow. Scary stuff. I'm starting to think it's true. Proceeds whisper. I know the story he's talking about, Chief. Never really put much stock in them, not until now. Could these rumours be related to what's happening here? Am I being paranoid? He pauses for a moment. So you can see the question, shake his head. Slams his fist on the table. No, I don't think so. Something big is happening here. I'm right in the middle of it. Eager cutscene. That's a bit of a leap. One other thing. Tolstol told me the story about a kill team that might be related to all of this. Apparently a Decker named Hellbore posted a theory about the Fire Wing and the Shadowrun BBS about 5 years ago. About an hour later, the Mil-Spec team showed up in Midspace and cooked her entire apartment. In Meat Space and cooked her entire apartment with her in it. If what Tolstoy told me was true, Hellbore last posted the event. She described her killer. Described a great big orc with skin grafts. The whole thread disappeared, gone without a trace. Leap Eiger, love. Sounds like on the right track to me. Eiger holds the silence but concedes the point with a small nod. On the screen, Winters pause. It looks like he's working on something. Finally he speaks. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This has got to be Fire Wing, all of it. Adrian was right about her. She's still alive. She's out in the socks. She's covering her tracks, working the shadows, preparing to rise again. That means I have to find her. Find you, Adrian, for everyone's sake. Thankfully, I've got a lead. For the first time in 2 decades, I've got a solid gun-down lead. I've backtracked all the Matrix notes that Hellbore was looking into, back before she cooked whoever had been purged in the Matrix. Doesn't think about that. Purging the Matrix doesn't think about that. Winter stabs a few keys on the keyboard and an image expands to fill the screen of his monitor, a satellite photo of the rural landscape, anointed with GP data. A set of map coordinates. Go now, I've got a target, a place to start digging. The Harfield Manor, conveniently located the isolated stretch of countryside miles away from prying eyes. Matrix record indicates that some sort of data vault exists beneath the estate. That's what I need to get into. And this is where we came in. As if on cue, familiar image winks the monitor to the moniker. I think I've got to tap Schaefer for this job. She's got the skills to bypass whatever security that we're running into there. She's gullible enough to take the job in the first place. I'll feed her some line about Fox State security and she'll eat it with a spoon. I warned her. I warned her. He's pissed now. On the display, Winter's mouth parts a broad grin. Time to put play into motion. By this time tomorrow, I should have the information that I need. On and off chance that Schaefer gets taken out, well, that'll tell me something too. Can't make an omelette and all that. Until then. Okay, this is going to end badly. When you display the 6th track, small video window appears. You recognise the scene of the window. You're looking at the tattered drapes of Nico's stained wallpaper or Winter's hotel room. 20:54:11:10. Like the day after. There's a blur of motion. Agate form of Green Winter's lumbered into frame. Suspicion confirmed. Schaefer dead. Christ. Winter reaches a shaking hand off camera. A moment later he turns the clutching cheap plastic drinking glass. He gulps down something down, wipes his mouth with the back of his hand, and takes a deep breath. Okay, back up, slow down, start from the beginning. Winters closes his eyes and makes a visible effort to calm himself. He speaks again, his voice is steady. Got a call from my contact in Kuzbazar. Schaefer killed in the state-run matrix security of the estate cooked her brain. Considering Schaefer's skill and experience, this on-site IC must have been extreme, even by Berlin standards. Security of that kind costs money. Real money. Given the evidence uncovered so far, corporate involvement unlikely. The connection to the Fire Wing is too strong. So let's come out and say it. The dragon is what we're dealing with here. The smart money says that she's coming for me next. Well, I'll go down without a fight. Still got my contacts. Still got connections. The folk state can be a hell of a weapon for the man who knows how to manipulate it. Winters takes another long pull from those glass, grimacing swallows. Time for me to make my play. Ghost stories or no, missing deckers or no, I've got to jack into the matrix, start pulling strings. Countermeasures I installed earlier should be more than enough to keep me safe from the 20 minutes I'll be in there. Winters drains the rest of the glass and tosses it back over his shoulder. A moment later you hear the door clattering sound of hard plastic on Livonium. Schaefer's death was tragic. She was staunch supporter of the F state, but still, all things considered, better her than me. Cable to his head, screen cuts the static. You get the VoD. Well, it happens exactly to him, so you get your fucking comeuppance, you dick. Figure up days eject button, green Winters at haggard face appears. If you're watching this, and I'm guessing they caught up to me, they will be after you too now. The hell is this? Why didn't you warn me about that before I came here? We didn't know, no, exactly. Not exactly, I didn't come here to get hunted by a dragon, not even part of this! You are now, whether you like it or not, so quiet down and stop bothering him. Whoever you are, whatever you think you're after, you need to find Dr. Adrian Von Clare. Not because he's my brother, because if Fire Wing is rising again, he's the only one who can stop her. You've seen what happens to people when they get too close to this. I'm dead, dozens of others have died. You'll be next, and you can find Adrian. Reader. Great, we're gonna have to tangle with a fucking dragon! Finally, Derelict break the silence. A dragon! Son of a bitch! Green Winters sent us up against a dragon. The Fire Wing, she lives. I really started to regret the fact that I didn't just stay at the hotel. Wait a second, we don't know for certain. Darius lays a hand on your shoulder. The evidence seems pretty convincing to me, love. I'll even take it a step further. I think your secret civility we stumbled into was a lair. Of course, Iger and Glory exchange glances. For a moment, Derek can just think about it. The decker that Winters got those coordinates from was posting about Fire Wing. When she was killed, then she was killed by the same orcish bastard that attacked us after Monica died. The direct link between the dragon and a scarred orc and Harfield Manor. And then Winters was killed the same time for something that killed Monica. Exactly. My gut tells me that a dragon is down there, Wolfenbane, someplace far beneath the surface. I think we knocked on the door to her lair without even knowing it. I think that, given what we've seen, the dragon will do whatever it takes to keep us quiet about it. Okay, going to the assumption that this is a dragon, and that she will come after us, what do you propose we do about it? Follow Winters' advice, we're going to find Von Clare. Yes, Wolfenbane is right. Finding Dr. Von Clare should be our priority. If we're going up against a dragon, we need to find ourselves a dragon slayer. Winters spent 20 years searching for Von Clare and got him nowhere. What do you propose we do? We have the help of an information broker. Let me guess, back to the coffee shop? For this? No. Well, Von Clare is very capable. A task of this magnitude is beyond him. We need to make contact with a premier information broker in Berlin. We need to talk to Alice. Alice, best of luck. I hope you're rich. For this, rich enough, even if only just. Hey, who's this? A most prominent figure in Berlin shadow community, Schockwallenreiter. He provides information retrieval services for the F state. Amsel turns the computer behind him and runs finger on a virtual keyboard. The machine begins to hum. If Winters is right, if Von Clare is still alive, she can help us find him. Console speaks a trick of black plastic. Amsel puts up the computer and hands it to you. Here you go. Key to speak with Alice. Cred stick? An encoded cred stick, yes. 10,000 million. Alice will not show a face for less. Represents the last of my personal savers of the bay. Make this meeting count. Where do I need to go? Take the U-Bahn to the Altstrad Spandau. They will find a connecting tube with the locals refer to as the rabbit hole. Find a method of contacting Alice there. Don't call it that in front of her though. Word on the street is she hates it. Please hurry. While you're out, I will work on acquiring new contracts with the team. Alice is the best there is at what she does, and her services carry a price tag to match. That's fair then. Basically you're getting, she's the only person who can do a job and she knows it. So, game saved. Awesome, I was going to save it anyway. Hit the U-Bahn to meet Alice. Okay. U-Bahn platform. Arcade machine. Only active console directs by the U-Bahn performs an old video arcade machine. The CRT monitor so the machine cabinet glows invitingly. Cheerful pixelated graphics world. Investigate. Control panel, find a cleverly hidden input port. Port shrouded in black plastic appears to be approximate shape of a typical credit stick. Internal monitors grip the credit stick, pull it into the machine, disappears in the port, and the screen goes black. A moment later, a video game image spilled. Features dark and grady, far cry for the bright cover display and habit display. On screen, dimly lit office looks like it was put straight from the old detective movie, from the veterinarian behind the windows to the great swathe of the shadow that put black. Thin estate sitting behind a large mahogany desk, the silhouette of an impressive-looking woman in a charcoal grey suit. Tip of cigarette glows cherry red in the shadows. She leans forward with a light to catch your first glance of Alice. Wow, okay. Cool hair. Her face is hard planes of sculpted angles, high cheekbones and almond eyes. Lips are parted in frigid blue, but looks at her eyes even colder. Head of luxurious black hair is interspaced with flowing streams of cyan light. Oh, that's light! That actually is just straight light. Okay, what the hell are you? Exhales a plume of smoke with the tip of a cigarette into the ashtray. Fix her eyes on you, curls the humorless smile. We're on your dime, friend. Tell me what you're looking for. You'd find someone for me, Dr. Adrian Von Clare. Raise an eyebrow. The Dragon Slayer, interesting. He's been missing for a long time. Did Ansel call ahead and brief you on this? Isn't how I operate. Speaking of trivia, Alice, think about now who you are. I'm not a decorator anyway. I don't need a breathing to recognise the name Von Clare. Trivia is a passion of mine. Charming. Alice steeples her fingers. Alright. Here's how this is going to work. When you give me a go-ahead, I'm going to start gathering information for you. Once I've finished, you can bring me a cred stick encoded with an encryption key, and I'll provide you the cred stick. You're going to bring me a cred stick encoded with an encryption key that I'll provide you. The cred stick will have 50,000 neon on it. When I get my cred stick, you get your information. That's the deal, take it or leave it. Price gouging. I wasn't aware there was a difference between the two. In all seriousness, I'm charging you for the job is worth. Do you know how much work it takes to find Digital Ghost? There's going to be wet work, breaking into government archives. Hell, I might even have to commission an expedition to the Sox. This is a serious undertaking, friend. We have a deal, don't we? Alright, Alice, it's a deal. I can remember you say go, I go. From that point on, you're on the hook to pay me my fee. No turning back, no refund. Are we square on this? Yeah, we're square. Good, I'll be in touch. Screen goes black. Moments later, the machine reboots, colorful screen. Alice is gone. Okay. Take the U-Bahn to meet Alice. Complete. Okay, so we need 50 grand. Where do we get 50 grand from? I didn't even have that in my old campaign, I don't think. Bane, did you make contact with us? Yes, I did. She accepted our payment. I ordered research information we needed. Very good. Can't imagine this will be cheap. Stated price. You're right on that count. 50 grand. He shrugs. This is about what I expected. Thankfully, we're prepared for this. I've established contact with a number of clients. You find information on the job, log in a new mission computer. One job file is there. Alright. We're working to analysis fee. I'll continue to dig for clues about Firewing. If she is, in fact, roosting under the Harfield Manor, must be some evidence to support the fact that dragon is a large thing to hide, after all. Careful, Paul. Remember what happened to Monica. I'll never forget. Don't worry, Wolfbane. I'm going to conduct my investigation the old-fashioned way, through context and deduction and careful observation. I will not jack into the matrix until this entire sorry episode is finished. That's probably wise. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Mallet's working to recover information of those DVDs. It's a painstaking process, will not be quick, but she's optimistic of success in time. Let's go this time. Finally, I have to check in upon our friends, the Orc with the skin grabs. Haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops. Sounds good, Paul. I'll go check up on those jobs. One last thing before you go, Wolfbane. Samuel Brockenbauer wanted me to pass a message on to you. Do you know him? The Orc that runs the shelter across the way. Yeah, we've met. Well, he has a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised it would prove worth your time. I'll keep that in mind. We need 50 grand. One unread message, okay. Commissioning your services. Withheld to Wolfbane. We would like to arrange a meeting between you and one of our representatives. We'll find help at the cafe nearby. His name is Luca Dua. He'll be expecting you. Come alone. Yeah, we've not got anything on that. Actually, I'll check just in case there is. That happens to be a thing. Oh, current from 10 grand. Oh, it does count that. That's interesting. Iga. And there's the time come back when you want to talk. Okay, so no one's going to want to talk to me. Fair enough. Do I still have something to do in here? Open the jobs directory. Your pending and active jobs. Pending and pending. Farmer cleanup. Here, complete transcript of a conversation with a Hairfox potential client. Job seems to be relatively straightforward and the payout is reasonable. One word of caution before you proceed. There are aspects of the run that you might find morally troubling. Be sure to read and understand the specifics of the job before accepting. If you do accept, we expect to carry out the requirements of the job in full. Reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond affirmative, our client will be notified. Make all necessary preparations for the run. Yes, I am, so yes, I am here. To whom am I speaking? You can call me Herr Frost. Very well, please describe the work that you would like to have done. Straight to the point, I like that. Very well. I'd like to retain your team services to clear up a mess. Go on. My employer dispatched a team of operatives to conduct a quiet operation local sharing Pharma AG lab. Unfortunately, they botched the job. The team was eliminated, but I have other information. The one's operatives have been taken captive. If this rogue agent were to spill information lead back to my employers, would lead to a corporate war. Great many lives would be lost. My employer would like nothing more to prevent such a tragic turn of events. I see you wish to retain my team services to help lose it. Exactly. The captive operative is a rigger by the name of Thorvald Enstad. We need to neutralize him before it can influence its captors. As Enstad and my team have already put the facility on high alert, stealth will not be an option. Your team need to shoot its way in, eliminate Enstad and exit the facility. Straightforward enough task with operative capabilities. What you offer in terms of pay? 15,000. The offer is non-negotiable. Very well, I will pass over to my team. Very good. Good day here. I'm sorry. I've got a feeling that if we accept the job, there'll be an option to take the guys as our rigger. Sure. Pending. Human data steal. Samuel Brackenbauer has approached me with an offer of work. Apparently his association with it has learned some disturbing details recording the Berlin chapter of the Humaris Woldie Club and would like to contact your team to investigate these rumours. Brackenbauer is unwilling to discuss specifics of the job in your absence. He will request you to speak with him in person at your earliest convenience. Okay, so we've got to go talk to the dude, basically. There he is. You! What do you want? Hello again, my fraud. What can I do for you? I heard you wanted to talk about a job. Yes, I do. Thanks for coming so promptly. Takes a deep breath, slowly releasing it, looks in your eyes. Tell me, do you know about the Humanist Protocol Club? Not a lot. You don't pay much attention to politics. Humanists may call itself a poor club, but the goals are anything but political. Oh yeah, it's a poly club. The organisation's true objective is to spread fear and hatred towards metahuman races. Humanist body rhetoric helped investigate the Night of Rage. Night of Rage? Worldwide race riot that took place in February of 2039. Thousands of innocent metahumans attacked, beaten and killed. When children were corralled in their houses for protection, they were burned alive and the structures were put to the torch. This is what Humanist stands for, and this agenda is what the leaders strive to advance. We will not be satisfied until all metahumans everywhere are driven off the face of the earth. It's gonna cost you. Yes, your head Amstel informed me of business practices. Rest assured you will get paid. Now my discretion details on the job. Go ahead. You know, yesterday I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. Questioned him and he confirmed in me, and he told me to make my blood run cold. What did he tell you? His brother Tuck works for a smuggling operation based in Schmatznes. Apparently, the smugglers have accepted a contract from Volta Stahl. Stahl is a vicious ideologue and the leader of the Berlin chapter of Humanus. Okay. Cargo smugglers delivered includes large quantity of extremely hazardous chemical agent. Naturally, this fills me with unease. Whatever Stahl is planning can be good for us. Infiltrate the smuggler operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanus compound, you will find out whether you're playing with that chemical and put a stop to it. What makes you think they'll talk to me? I'm no more human than you are. Many smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanus will allow you into their compound. The rest will be up to you. What do Humanus do with a metahuman run? Presumably they're the best option available. Stahl is nothing if not pragmatist. He will work with metahumans when it suits him to do so. When he's finished with them, he'll discard them and move on. Would it be easy to hijack the shipment? She said, no, stopping the shipment would not stop Humanus, they will merely acquire another way. For the pack of snarling racists, they're extremely well funded. Let's talk compensation. What does gig pay? Contract a sister organisation across Berlin taking up a collection. Between us, we've raised 22,000 Nuan for this as a payment. Trust it was sufficient. I'll do it, can't we? Excellent, I'm relieved. We'll make an arrangement for you meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf, calls himself Maxim. Take the U-Bahn to Shadowrun and you'll find him waiting there. Best of luck to you, Wolfenbane, and good hunting. I know you're doing great things in metahumans in Berlin. Effort is not going recognised. It's because I paid 50 bucks. Okay, how much money do I actually have? That's mine. 1,000, okay. First thing when I look at you, do you know what I see? Tell me. I know primary school, decrepit and crumbling. I see you stand in the basketball court with splintery floors and faded lines. The air is thick there, stagnant. The whole place smells of old sock. And I hear gunshots bring me back around the present. Strange deal, I wonder what it means. That's an awfully strange way to open a conversation. Was it? Then I am sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Merely commented on what I see. And by some magic. That's all I need. You got a troll. Just talk to the guy. Okay. I'm assuming that was a little lore, that was a little tidbit, which should be interesting. Where was the armor guy again? I don't remember if I bought the armor I wanted yet. Clothing. Okay, yeah, I've got the sword I needed. Spiked fist. Maya bleeding to target impact damage. Huh, interesting, so I could have gotten that. Mr. Hobo doesn't really want to talk. Okay, let's get one of those runs done. Dancer's bag? Toss one into the bag. That may be helpful later. Derek. Raise the bottle approach, toss it away. I figured I'd run into here, boss. Wanted to be sure I caught you before you headed off. Take a deep breath. With Bear, need to talk about this human gig. Go ahead, Dretch, I'm listening. Well, I've got a history with the humanists, but I fought them back in 39 during the Night of Rage. Hell of a thing that was. Remember the terror, the senseless violence, the murdered children. Remember the little dwarf boy? They stuffed his body into the gutter with Bane. I can still see his face, all bruised and broken. To this day, I make my blood boil. Anyway, long story short, we beat them. Berlin punks and anarchists all came together. We stomped the living dreck out of those racist pigs. A lot of good people died that night, but we put down some of the bad ones too. Let me guess, you want to come on the humanist job so you can finish the job. That's part of it, sure, but that's not the whole story. You don't want to come with us, I have to come. It's my nephew, Alexander. He signed up with humanist, driven with the worst sack of a dad, no doubt. Why would his father do that? Can't say for certain when the man does anything. I've never seen eye to eye with him. Not even when we were kids. Best guess he's treating humanist as a boarding school. They feed the house and house their recruits and the money they'd rather spend on himself. So he's dumped his boy off from them, and never mind the fact that they're fascist swine. Dirk looks you in the eye. Gotta get Alexander out of there, Wolfbane, before it's too late. There's monster experts in warping young minds, is how discussing how it operates. So asking you, as a personal favour, let me come along with a run. I have to do the compound Wolfbane, I have to find Alexander. I have to turn him around before those animals make him do something unforgivable. Go, Drake, I want to keep you from something like this. Thanks, boss. Never doubted you'd bring me, of course. Too good a man for that. That's good to hear all the same. Yeah, you're definitely coming along then. Got it. Okay, you know, boss. He's pretty useful as well. Like, he's our healer. Let's do the Humanist Club first. I think it's probably a good bet. Hired runners, additional to your team of fixtures access to a small network of mercenaries in the Berlin area. Runners appear below core team. The missions, both your team and the available mercenaries will have to be there, yeah. Okay, so you're definitely coming along. That's the point, let's actually look at this. Dragon Claw, Razor Clawed, Close Combat, Street Samurai and Battlefield Medic. Hotshot Decker, full-time smart ass. Middle-aged former punk rocker and shaman with the Dragon Slayer icon. Highly trained former Special Forces Commando marksman with a sniper rifle. And there's mercenaries below them, but we literally don't need them. What can you do? Nothing fancy, spend most of the million programs. Smart Link. You've got a lot of drugs. Skills, you're pretty squishy, but you've got decent ranged combat and you're a pretty good decker. And you have cyber eyes. Interesting. You have a lot of cyber. Antique cyber arm left, adrenal pump, and I can see cyber arm right. +1 strength, +5 HP in one body. You're still nowhere near as strong as me, but I guess pretty useful. I think I'll grab Glory because Glory's a combat medic, and combat medic is always a good thing to bring along. Also, she's pretty kick-ass. We don't need it. Let's not bring a decker this time. Let's bring the original team. And I think we should be fine. Cost 0. False flag. The U-Bahn rattles to a halt at the edge of Koseberg. You're only a few blocks away from Sharpness. Carries and that maximum is smuggler's call home. Shattered nest. I'm assuming that's like bee's nest. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Why do I need that? Confirm. You've got a kick-ass security armor. Confirm. Game auto saved. Oh, but I just want to thank you for bringing me on this one. It means a lot. Don't sweat. Even Shadowruns have families. You know, Alexander's a good kid, you know? If I'd been there for him, hadn't run off to a Berlin, left him with his worthless sack of a dad, never have fallen those humanist pigs in the first place. His expression down his face softens as he claps you on the shoulder. Let's go find my nephew. Let's crack all the humanist skills we can along the way. Fuckers have it coming with the war ways and I can count. Sounds like a plan to me. Here are you, food cart vendor. Good dog, what can I get you? It depends what you have. Sticky ribs food, perfectly cold day. Nothing for me, I'm good. Good day to you then, come back anytime. That's a badass looking outfit. Search for the dead drop. You find a package. Telltale marketing switchway. A humanist. This open request information about the past doings of Humanist Poorer Club. Identify information, some addresses, photographs if preferred. The presence of the hate group is with the supporters no longer tolerated within our community. Would expose them to the harsh light of truth. Time delivery of this information will be rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, shop. Find the list. Okay. Let's look dwarf with the fire plug build. Holds out his hands. What's a fire plug build? Up Trog. Don't know where you think you're headed, but turn around and go back you came. Who are you calling Trog, runt? Tell you what, I'll look past your soul to me if you step aside. Weren't you looking confused across the dwarf's face? Oh hell, I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing by it. Around these parts, Trog is, well, I guess you'd call it term of endearment. Sort of ironic thing. He crosses his arms over a barrel chest and cranes his neck. Look at you. Well, you're not trying to be a hard ass here. Well, we're not trying to be hard asses here. Our job is to keep folks on that side of the wall out. If we want to head out there, you're not going to stop you. But consider a friendly warning, there's a reason we're stationed here. There are gangs out there that skin you alive as soon as they look at you. Well then, I'll just have to skin them first. He shrugs. Alright, be my guest. Go play your torture gangs. Something tells me you're better fit out there anyway. Then bye, Sergi. Cool guy. That's a cool outfit. Maxim. Ah, he's got a battle troll as well. I look like him in a suit. It's hilarious. That guy looks like Total Biscuit in the future. His figure at the centre of the group shots an incident glance. His fine elvish features match Daniel's description. It must be Maxim, your smuggler liaison. Well, well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody. The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice for you to join us. He glances at the PDA on his wrist, looks back up at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharply humorous. You're late, Chana. I'm here. That's all that matters. You can say a theatrical side. Well, you can highly recommend it, so I suppose I'll overlook it. Did you want to do this thing? Do you want to go? I'm not talking about it. Gives you a momentary scowl, then turns away. Without a word, he slaps the side of a bulldog. Step van. Finally, people, Wolfenbane is right. Let's get to it. He's like, as much as I'm annoyed about this, you're correct. 20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face to the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it, knew this was going to happen. Fucking knew it. Everybody part of the van, be ready. Wolfenbane, we're going to need some muscle in a second. You take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gang is assembled. Before you identify owner of a voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a smile. Ramok Boss. She calls out again, a voice bringing, hello there, welcome to Ramok territory. Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock. This case belongs to Smurf Turf Slag, has for months. You better call out your way before force you out. Smurf Turf, those ton rats, they're edgy history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Scream as loud as you want, they will hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, his face remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some loss in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not 100%. Well, you let us cross the bridge in peace. There's no need for bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. No need to fight. Pays a small toll. I'm more than happy to let you across the bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 new M per van. Otherwise, you better find another way to get there you're going, because this bridge is ours, and no one's crossing without paying the toll. Nobody. But this does need to get violent. Ready to ventilate these assholes, attack everyone, change the plans, and take the shit with the cash for some delivery. Don't worry, we've got you back. Good. Take him down, boys. Open fire. Okay, one behind us. Couple of them behind us. Okay, so the gang's going their own. That was a pretty cool hit. I don't know what she just did. Okay then, little Miss Sniper. Let's have him. Nerve bolt? That's a new one. Interesting. I mean, that explosion was pretty useful. Ow. Nice shot. Ow! I cut him in half. Unbalanced. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Take an aim shot at this guy. Damn it. Oh, he summoned something. Yeah, they can tank some hits for me, I don't actually care. So not to be nasty to the smugglers, but... Armor broken. That could be useful. Okay, we smash that up. Let's hit that one. Damn. Shoot him. Reload. Oh yeah, they can always keep control. Oh, one smuggler down. Nice shooting. Let's run up. Get over here. Let's get you up here. You back here as a sniper. Shoot him. Oh! Nice shot. So yeah, she needs to be pretty far back and she gets like massive range bonuses evidently. Interesting. Yeah, she's pretty useful, evidently. Let's get up here. Another sight blocked. Did you get a shot on him? And Iger's never gonna get... Oh, Iger's actually got a shot on him. Useful having a sniper. Just point blank. Smash. There we go. Going to examine the turrets. Optional, keep max alive. Karma gained. Yes, we kept the dude. We get one guy alive. Basically, is all we had to do was keep him. That just wipes his hand, face with a handkerchief, the cloth. Well, that was unpleasant. All part to the job, though, eh? You said it. Gotta admit, with Bane, that attack has made me nervous. We're running late, we're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we're gonna get into this. We're going into this mess at our best. We roll up the meeting site, be ready. We may need an element of surprise if negotiations go south. Agreed. This ambush was more a little convenient. Gotcha, Maxim. Good shooting, by the way. Thanks. Kiss ass. How as big is this van? How the hell am I fitting inside it? Courtyard humans come over strangely quiet. The only activity you notice is the chatter of mechanised gates that rumble shut behind the vans. Bulldogs rolled to the stop. You step out alongside Max and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here, lots of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganisation, that look as though your delivery is one of the many of this branch you've noticed has received. The smugglers unload the cargo of their vans and the practice efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional. But you can tell Maxim is nervous, you can see it in his eyes. Smugglers finish unloading the rest of the crates and take up positions around the van. Minutes pass, nobody comes to meet you. No welcoming party, this is no good, sir. It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. My thoughts exactly. Puts us in a bad sort of wolf. They're not sure what to say, please. Here's some answers. We need to get paid. I'm going to have a talk with them. Your step is to sit out here. Mine is to go inside. I've got a job to do. Next step is to kick the door down and get some answers. What are you going to do? Knock on the front door? What makes us think they'll even answer? They've done a pretty good job avoiding us so far. Leave that to me, friend. Derek jumps thumb direction the man's compound. They'll have a hard time avoiding us if they're kicking down doors and lighting fires. His eyes widen. You gotta be kidding me. This a humanity compound, pal. You go in there, you aren't gonna come back out. I mean, Russell, deal with situation that this is part of the job description. You're serious, aren't you? You're really going in there? Take a step back. Well, be my guest. We'll get in your way. When you make it out back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you. Chemicals. Let's take a look at these chemicals, actually. That's a good point. Okay, just a matter of small paint label, sort of extremely bad news. Take a close look at the label. Warning! Highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take it early. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouths, and clothing. Increase aggression. Reduce impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing human vapor. Important. Do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood. Okay. That's a point, actually. 6. Now I want to buff my strength up next. You've taken barely any damage. You've taken none, you've taken none, you've taken... Sweet! What actually is her stat line? That's such a good point. Strength 6. Body 6. Okay, she's just slightly weaker than me, but not by a lot. So... I'm strength and body 7. And she's way better at shooting than me. Way better. That sniper rifle is a really good weapon. False flag. Humana's compound smells like a locker room and doesn't look it much better. Call the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off the cheap Duraplast walls. Tiles on the floor admire with decades worth of grime. It's an old ugly place, perfectly suited to the old ugly ideology has been practiced here. You entered the compound. The information of Samuel Brackenbauer sent you here and found lies somewhere ahead. Bye then. Ah, okay. See if we can find anything. So these are all just footlockers. And they all have codes. So some might probably have something interesting in them. So let's save here. Well, we have the chance. Door panel, I'm assuming we can't get in here because we need a code. Yeah. Does that armory? Yes it does. Hello. That's where we want to be. Yeah, because that doesn't look suspicious at all. Note! There's handwritten on the table. Hey Capo! Come highly recommended anyone did what you did. There's elves far around. Kitchens. Hit the kitchen anytime, but otherwise stay close unless I told you. Locker code is 2619 locker 3. So basically, these people are really nasty bastards, and whatever this one did impressed the cook. Also, am I allowed to like climb through these grates, or is it because I'm too big? So is that locker 1? That is locker 1. Okay, so it should be this one. And mission items 2619. 2619. Submit code. There's a note inside. Recruit Capo. The enthusiasm of rally was more than commendable. Those strong bastards really got what coming to them. Volker wants to see you right away. The personal code is pride. Share this with no one. Okay. Humanity's office door code. Okay. There's blood on the floor. That's never a good sign. Okay, I'm assuming it's not this one. That is definitely an armory. That has got some guns. It's not this one, is it? Yeah, I thought not. Okay. Let's go to the next place. Willing to bet there's a fight in here? Yep, I was right. Oh, wait a minute. Inspect. Powered down. Okay, so we could. So there's going to be a fight in here, basically. Public logo appears below. No, that is just a door code then. Okay. File cabinet. These might have something in it. Propaganda. File cabinet. Human. You work hard, you play fair, still can't get ahead. But ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc. And the troll almost as muscle against you. Think about it, turn triad after a hard day's work. The pampered elf basking in the lap of luxury, squander the money you could be using to feed your children. Mongrel orc, a savage troll lying in wait, rob you and pays. You do human. Yeah, fair enough, it's just prick. Metahumans. Third pamphlet. Close file cabinet. Okay, so it's just propaganda, there's nothing interesting in it. Purge the metahumans. So this is probably the one. Humanist door panel. Pride. Door unlocks with fake click. Pick up. We're just picking up his computer. Flying report. Hey there. Stocky man in military surplus jacket enters the room. He is flanked by either side a pair of young women. Their faces masked with white kerchiefs. Each one of them carries a holstered pistol. Load opens girl. We have a guest. Soldiers exchange glances. They lower their silos. Look at you, kind of full of hatred and bile. There, that's better. I've shown you hospitality, troll. Now it's time for you to return this favour. So tell me why you're here. I've read your work. I'd like to sign up. You're with the smugglers. Bought your ship and where to get paid. Oh, don't worry, your friends are already being taken care of. Trust me, you'll get everything that's coming to them. It's supposed to be scary because I'm not impressed. Patience is trog, but this time tomorrow you'll see plenty impressed, I guarantee it. So me again, I'll break you in two. Smokes. See that, girls? This is typical trog right there. Great big fist, brain size of a walnut. You can't out-trog by girls who shoot you dead. It'd be tragic, Mr. Big Show. It's gonna be glorious, troll. The gas that you hold for us is gonna prove every word we've been saying. The trogs, the halfers, the goddamn dandelion eaters. I don't know what that means. One whiff of the stuff they'll be going to tear each other apart, and they spill good human neighbourhoods will be waiting to stop them. Just watch and wait, mongrel. There'll be a bloodbath. You're going to drive a bunch of metahumans crazy in order to prove that metahumans are crazy. You're pathetic. Your bloodbath tonight is going to happen right here in this room. This is sick. You really think gassing a bunch of metas is going to make people think you're a hero? We are heroes, Trog. We're protecting the race when no one else will. Say goodbye to your race traitor friend over there. When we bring the world around to our way of thinking, people like him will be the first to get the world. My boys and I stomped your ass in the dirt back in 39 style. Waiting to do this ever since. Don't think so, old man. You can't stop us, not tonight. This is our time. We'll raise Berlin from the tide of filth and deluge. In doing so, with the safety and purity of the human race. I know where you're keeping the gas. I'm going to put a stop to this. Best of luck with that, even as we speak low swords to humanity of conversion in this position. Get ready to die, traitor. You're going to run, aren't you? Help Durish find his nephew. Takes a step to him as gunman. Alexander! Youth blinks in surprise, half loads his gun. Uncle Durovich? Shoot him, Alexander. This man is an intruder, a traitor, come here to do his harm. You gotta put a shell in someone. Put it in Star. He's a monster, Alex. I know that you can see that. Human's gunman flanking Stahl exchange uncertain glances. One of them begins to raise a pistol, but hurry lowers it. The human's leader steps forward. You swore an oath to us, Alexander. You will be a man and keep it. He's right, Alexander. He's a good man. Is he? Where the hell was he when my dad used to beat the shit out of me? Where was he when he tossed me out on the street? I didn't know, Alexander. The time I found out, the damage had already been done. Alexander, we'll listen to me and obey your oath. Don't know what to do. It's up to you, Alex. But you have to make the choice. If you betray your kind to join these meta lovers, we will put you down, boy. You hear that? We will kill you. Dirty. I'm waiting for him to act. I'm sorry. Dirty looks at eyes with his nephew in his voice, though. Do you have to, Alex? It's your choice. Do it! Do it! By the word, Alexander wheels around and points his eyes at the star. He manages to cause an alarm, levels the weapon, and hail breaks loose. Good burn! Okay, switch that. Okay, it's not him. There's the girl. So you're Alexander? Yes, you are. Wow, you've got a lot of armor. Oh, sweet, he's on our team. Okay, let's take a look at you then. Alexander. Wow, you have that. You have 3 armor value, and you don't have any armor on. What the fuck? Is that an LMG? Oh, it's just an assault rifle. That is surprisingly good. Okay. So you have pretty good range stats, actually. Let's do burst fire on this guy. Because I can go up and deal with this girl. And this is why you don't call a person like me a trog. Hey, Glory! Wolverine time! Good girl. Crunch! killing spree! Reload that big ass shotgun you've got there, girl. Let's switch back to sniper rifle because we've got a feeling there might be something back there. Alexander, you're a good kid. Let's reload that assault rifle you've got and get you into some half decent cover. Switch back to your pistol as well, actually. Let's get you up here. Oh, that was not the right button. Sick in Overwatch. You Overwatch, you can't Overwatch. You're not quite that good. He's pretty solid though, right? Alexander, strength 3, quickness 4, willpower. He's just a generically like slightly lower statted guy, but he's pretty tough actually. But he has dodge. He has throwing weapons, just like his uncle. Oh, that's a decking thing, fair enough. I was going, why isn't it letting me do anything? Because I've not got a decker. Derek. Oh wait a minute, I guarantee we have to do, like, go back here, don't we? Get back here, kid. Open the gates! Yep, I was right. Can you take a shot? You can take a shot. So we're gonna have to fight our way out. Naturally. Okay, there's no one quite coming through there yet. Can't get shots on anybody. Ow! Ow, yeah, I actually hurt him a lot. You're going toe-to-toe with a troll! You've got some balls, dude! Heal yourself there. a sniper is really useful. Bye! Ouch. I'm a broken, that's no good. Hi there! I'm your executioner. Reload. Shoot him. Oh, he had to heal him up. Oh, and his grenade. He killed his friend! How about you? Wolverine time! Oh, hello. Twin slash. Oh, it's just a cleave. Nice, she's got a cleave attack. Nice. Ow! Prick. Just casually cut her head off. Okay, dark. Use a light heal on me. Okay. Nice shooting over there. Reload your little assault rifle. Surprisingly good guy. Surprisingly decent weapon, this assault rifle. Because there is apparently nothing special. That's a really good gun. Derek, you can just run up here as well. Switch out of Wolverine mode. Let's reload it, actually. Reload it and then get over here. Get over here! I get you really need to reload that big ass sniper of yours. You can go back. Oh, you could go over there. As soon as Gloria gets out of the way. Okay, there's definitely more people coming. Pretty sure I heard them just then. Yep. Wow. Kobe! If Iga gets to about there, maybe because you can take a shot. Ah, line of sight is blocked. You can take a shot. Get him, kid. How? I get. Yep, 88% chance. Wow, you had an 88% chance and missed. Glory. Kid. Nah, 2 damage. Hi there. This is why it's not a good idea to try to go close quarters against a troll. Nice. Love corridor, perfect for her. Xander, let's go over here. Do you know the armory code by any chance? Let's get Iger's sniper rifle reloaded again. It's not got a lot of shots in it, but it's powerful. I guarantee we'd have gotten the armory codes and things if we'd have brought a Decker, so my bad. Could have got some pretty good loot. Unless we got the armory codes or something. Rage. Optional, get Alexander to safety. Good to know. Glory, we're gonna need you. Ow. 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 Oh, that one actually did hurt. There's certainly a lot of them. Heal. There, we should be fine now. You just get ready, kid. They're probably going to move up, right? Actually, this is going to be close quarters, so let's get the shotty. Let's get you to there. Ow! Bat. Glory, you get back over here. Good kid. Silly, just in case. Me? Back up a little. Can you heal it? No, you can't quite. You get to here and then Dragon Slayer. Okay. Now I get throw that grenade you got. Nah. Perfect. You just hit it with a grenade for no apparent reason. Ow, that one actually hurt. Thank you, Dragon Slayer. What is it with people and grenades? Bye. Put that on burst. Bye. Oh, you lived. They run out of grenades finally. Nice. She's definitely one of our she's definitely our DPS. Okay, I think we can go in now. 19. Hi! Magic missile! Those claws are pretty kick-ass. Sweet! We win! If we go in here, I wonder if he knows any of the codes. Yeah, shame we managed to get very little loot on this. Because we didn't bring a decker, guarantee. Because I didn't see anything else that was optional. You burst through the door, you manage to compound onto the crisp night air you're not far from the extraction point, time to go. Yeah, obviously this is gonna go well. Yep. Oh, once again optional, keep Max alive. You have a bit, don't you? Yeah, you do. Go and heal up Glory. You're not great at it, but she's got some good durability. Humanist Mage, member, mage, member. Glory will switch back into pistol stance. I'm just getting some cover. Alexander, you can run up here. Good shot. He's still got the troll with him. And her. Aha! Ow. Oh, she's dead. Fuck! Taking all the damage. Crunch. Glory, I need you to run over there with a heal. Damn it. Nice. Eiger, you run up to here and shotgun somebody. Yes, you can. Hey, there's the troll. He does not give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about that, though. Oh, fuck. Goodbye. Glory! You close enough to heal now? Yes, you are. You want to see grenades? Okay, have some grenades. You suck. He's dead. Chop. Chop. It's your Dragon Slayer. Glory. Let's go into claw stance. Just go and beat the shit out of that guy because you have damage reduction in there. Shotgun. Nice. Switch into single shot because we can get up here and probably get a shot on that guy. Yeah. Thankfully, he's pretty tough. There's a guy who knows he's dead. Move to there. You move up here with that Dragon Slayer aura. Yeah, I'm still getting the damage reduction. Awesome. Take a shot. Glory pistol again. There. Shoot him. Nice. Oh, you've got a burst pistol. I didn't actually realise that. I think that's in shield range still. Yes, it is. Good. Nice. Ow. Yeah, -6 damage on that guy because of armour. So let's go hack that guy to pieces. Get to full cover. Yep. I need him to be in the middle so we can just do as much shielding as possible. There is someone left. Can't see who though. Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, let's put you over here then. Can you get there? You can't. I don't think we're going to be able to do much to him this turn. Don't run out of cover! Oh, it's fine. He's attacking us. Get him! Get him! No running for you. Ow! Bitch! Nice shooting. Yay, we win. Keep Max alive. Karma gained 1. We gained 1 karma for keeping this dude alive. Damn, we do not care about him. Surprised to see you, he doesn't share it. Crazy night, hey, pulls flash from jacket pocket, takes a like swig, and looks at you. I hope it was worth the trouble. I look finding our money in there. No money, but there are a few less racists in the world. Oh, nothing could have. I can live with that. Van. Thank Christ all over it. You okay, Alexander? You look shell-shocked. He holds the rifle clips tight over the hands. Yeah, Uncle Driggs, I'm okay. Those guys, I knew them. One of them was my bunkmate. I killed him. Couldn't be helped. If you hadn't, he'd have killed you. Believe it. We're going to take you away from here. Back to the Kaz Bazaar. Get you help you need. Yeah, okay, Uncle. Okay. He glances over his shoulder, locks eyes with you. Thanks for this, boss. My nephew is safe. I owe you. One other thing, the Dragon Slayer is happy too. We just did a ballsy thing, protected my family, and gave a monster a bloody nose in the process. What's the big deal? I would have brought you along. Appreciate it. But you should know he's happy all the same, he grins. You should also know that when the Dragon Slayer is pleased, since to be generous with the rewards, you have my attention. Good. Yeah, there, Mike. Feel power coursing through me, boss. I don't know what form it'll take yet. But it's there. Soon enough, I'll be able to use it. Don't mean to bring this up. We need to get moving, kid. Kid, you with us. The rest of you pile into the other van. You continue having your moment when we get back to Schmish. Okay, to exit the location, return to Kaz Bazaar, continue. Yes. So cool, he's got. I'm guessing you got a buff then. New band ride home feels especially comforting today. The Berlin chapter tremendous Poly Club has suffered a terrible blow, and you're the one who dealt it. Volker Strahd's plan to incite a wave of bloody violence across Berlin has been derailed. There's nothing a Shadowrunner gets to prevent an atrocity on the job. We didn't get any guns or things though, which is a shame. But we got some karma. Your PDA rings. Yeah, we got 8 karma, that's worth it. You fix put answer appears on the screen. Wolfbane! I have new information to discuss about this estate. Come in as soon as you can. Raise 50,000 to pay Alice, we did. 15. Yes. Okay, we'll need that. We get that 8 strength. 9 is the max for most races, so we should cap out at 15. And our body caps out at 17. So okay, we got 8 strength. I need to get Cleave again. Cleave is really good. Let's get close combat 4. I think willpower 3 is not a bad idea. Actually, or dodge. Yeah, let's get agility. Let's get a quickness 3. Less likely to be shot to death. So we're hitting frickin' hard now. Yeah, strength 8. And quickness 3, dodge 2, chi casting 2. Body 7. Body 7, strength 8 is pretty good. Okay, Samuel. Hello again, my friend. What can I do for you? I've uncovered what Humanus is up to. You'll find details in this datapad. Humanus' established pattern of behaviour are horrific and vile. According to this datapad, Humanus companions all over Berlin have recently similar shipments, planning to deploy a gas tomorrow morning. I feel the Flux State will have a thing or two to say about that. Stahl's overstepped his bounds, his hubris will be undoing. Actually, I was his undoing. Volker Stahl is no longer among the living. That is excellent news. I am not ashamed to say that I wish the man dead. He deserved whatever you did to him. We shot him in the back with a shotgun. I'm going to see the rest of the twisted organisation suffer the same way that he did. Mark my words, within the next few hours, the Humanist Poly Club was going to make hammering for what Night of Rage looked like a peace rally. I do a great deal with Bane. We all do. Now wire your payment to the account number and answer provider. Pleasure doing business. Good. And that's 22 grand to the Alice Fund. Wolfbane, welcome back. I have news for you. In your absence, I've been looking to the Harfield Manor, whichever Fire Wing is up to. It is both large-scale and well-funded. I've uncovered a money trail leading from holding companies all over the world to an offshore fund with a dummy address. From there, all that freshly laundered money flows directly into the Harfield estate. Wait a second, why would a dragon have investors? That doesn't make sense. It's doubtful the Firewing pools even know where their money is going. It's typical draconic plots. Uncover a stream of money flowing behind the scenes, and there's a fair chance you'll find a dragon at the receiving end of it. To a dragon, conspiracy is second nature. No, dragon has money, but Firewing was different. She didn't scheme or plot, she acted. Yes, and look where it got her. When the Firewing launched her attack on humanity, it was an act of hubris. She lashed out because she didn't consider our species to be a threat. Being equally hubristic of us to assume that she will make the same mistake twice. We'll continue digging into this while you and the team tackle out your next run. With luck, we'll have more information to share upon return. Sounds good, Paul. Last thing with Bane. Mallet had been able to restore a readable surface to one of the Green Winter's DVDs. Taking a look, it was sitting beside the player. Just one? She's still working on the others. Many of them are extensively damaged, and getting anything off of them provide quite a chore. She told me that she'll be in touch when she makes any headway. Thanks, Paul. Okay, so that's the DVD player. Okay. One unread message. Job hideout shipments. Great. If you value new hardware coming from the Castle Bazaar, we need to talk. One of my weapon shipments was hijacked local gang. I promised 500 new one, and if you recover the shipment, I'll give you new gear on the shelf. Come through for details. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, actually. Claim payment. There's your payment as promised. Payment from client 25,000. Crew salary, ammunition supply cost, by deduction for Alice funds 11,250. Reminders sent to Wolfbane account 3,750. Payment transfer complete. Okay, let's take a look at check the status of the Alice fund. 21,250. We do have 5 grand, but I need that. I approached I'd face she was raced with the field, stripped light pieces, arranged the neat road, paper bottles of copper solvent. Said you had concerns. I'd like you to voice them. Alright, that's what you want. You agree with me. You agreed to lead this team, your professional assessment, and yeah, I'm concerned about the situation. Can alleviate your concerns doing your job and doing it well, or we'll fix it in time. Got a history repeat itself with Bane that will happen on my watch. What history are you talking about? Let's just say I've had bad luck with the unexperienced teammates and leave it at that. So is there something you want to talk about? Okay, I'd like to clean my rifle. Thanks. Glory. Bane, what do you need? How you holding up? Don't worry about me, I'm solid. I trust you. Personal kind? You? Can't notice you seem guarded, withdrawn. That's my problem, none of your concern. If what happened to you... Then what happened to pay your trust me, then my concern. Come on, talk. Trust is earned, don't know you yet. Maybe later we get one another better for talk. I prefer you dropped it. So. That's all I need to know. Time for me. Anything else you need? Talk to you later. Okay. Derek. How's Alexander holding up? He's a good kid, nephew of mine. Give him some time, he'll shake Star's programming, he'll make it talk. It might take a while, but he adjusts to life in Curse Bazaar. In the meantime, good home for him. Samuel's a good taking in. Is that why? Samuel's a player of no love for humanity, and wisdom to even like humans. Best thing a kid will learn through immersion. If he stays in Samuel's group, he'll have no choice but to interact with many humans. Soon enough, he'll learn there's no different from anyone else. First few days will be rough, no question. He'll make it through. Come to the other side, the better man for it. Seems like a tough kid. He was a tough kid, he had a lot of body. Pleasure, Charlie. You're a good man, boss. Here's the thing. Remember I was telling you back before we climbed into the van? Yeah, I was saying the Dragon Slayer was happy. Then you give him a reward? That's right, thanks to our... Let's not mince words. Heroic actions back in the swine pit. The Dragon Slayer has begun to fit me his favour. That means I can deal with it. I'm listening. Well, it's just grant me a new ability, namely this. Your spot pointing begins to glow. Lines of force spread out from simply raw power smashing your body. I've just torn open a channel between myself and the Dragon Slayer. The power that you feel is his power pointing through the aether into this spot. Familiar with ley lines, some basic concept. Consecrate a patch on the ground as I stand in the spot. All magic grows stronger. Not bad, huh? Well, there's channels too. Shrugs. I don't see why not. Like I said, it's basically a ley line. As long as you're on the Dragon Slayer's good side, I don't see why I couldn't use it. My idol is stingy with his grass. Anyway, boss, we're going to keep fiddling with this, learning to properly control it. I'm sure you've got things to do as well. Take care of whatever else he's doing, and by our next run, I'll be ready to use this. You too, boss. That's pretty cool. So basically, he can now activate a deployable ley line, which really buffs up power, if memory serves. Okay, I'll watch the DVD at the next one. I'll keep myself standing there. Because we are about to go over time limit. Save. So yes, that's all we've got time for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I enjoyed playing it. That was very interesting. Gotta be honest, that was a very interesting little bit of the game there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, every single one of you. Keep playing video games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with something. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll play tomorrow, but I'm playing something, so we'll see. Have a fantastic evening, every single one of you. Keep playing video games, and I'll see you next time.